and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be drawing Dixie the AMELIO. So I've got a photo as a reference and I'm going to be drawing Dixie from this photo. So basically, of course, you're going to start off by sketching. I like to use the HB pencil for sketching. It really works like the best. I just love using it. So of course I'm sketching the pose and the hair, the clothes. And then I created a new layer, and then I went in with a line art sketching brush, and then I outlined the face, the eyes, everything, so I could have a clean surface to work on. I just want to keep this as a reminder that when you're outlining your artwork, please be careful, or please just concentrate on it. I realized something that sometimes, I'm gonna be honest here with you guys, sometimes when I outline my my drawings, I just feel I'm in a hurry to the fact that my lines are not clean enough. And for Dixie's eyebrows, as you guys can see, I made in lines and then I erased them, and then it was time for me to color the iris. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but if you zoom in on Dixie's eyes, you could see darker and lighter colors. So I also wanted that to pop out in her eyes, so I also added that little detail. Now it was time to do the shading on Dixie's skin, on her face, of course, and adding different colors, different shadows here and there. And also you need to keep in mind that her hair on her face is creating a shadow on her cheeks and also combining in that effect. Now it was time to actually do the shading on Dixie's nose, and I was trying to, I kind of had some problems with the highlight on her nose, I didn't really know how to do it that well, but then somehow I kind of got it, I just kept on smudging. And then I was doing the lips. So for the lips, it was quite complicated because it was a mix of light orange into light pink into red, and there was a variety of colors here. It was quite hard to actually blend them in and make it look like a real beautiful lips she has, or the color of lip gloss that she put in. But to be honest, it was actually quite fun for me to smudge in all these colors. It was also quite complicated, but it was not that bad. I mean, in the process, it still kind of looks like Dixie, so I'm still proud of that. So now it was time to color, to draw in Dixie's teeth. I didn't have problems in drawing Dixie's teeth. It was actually I didn't really have any problems with that. I just went in with this white creamyish color and I did that. So now it was time to draw Dixie's eyeshadow. It was quite also complicated because there's variation also in this. I really like the way, I really like the color combination. It's pretty nice in my honest opinion, but it was still quite hard for me to master it because it's quite orange and it's quite red, and then it's this really pastel light pink. I couldn't really blend them in that well. So now I was adding on the freckles on Dixie's nose and her cheeks, and I lowered the opacity because you don't want the freckles to be too dark. So now I was adding on the shading on her neck, and and of course smudging in the colors. So now I was coloring in Dixie's hand, and of course coloring in her nails. Actually, the most satisfying part in this video that I really loved was coloring in her nails. It was like so much fun. So of course I'm adding in the shading and the texture and the detail on Dixie's hand. So for my favorite part, which is coloring in Dixie's hands, yes, I mean like nails, it was really so like satisfying. I really loved it. So I went in and colored in Dixie's hair with black and lowered the opacity and erased out the line and erased out the colorings that were outside the line. So I just like copied Dixie's sunglasses and traced all over them because like I was quite tired to actually like draw it from scratch. So I just like traced over it, and yeah. So now I was kind of fixing up fixing up things like, you know, if stuff are not quite clean or stuff like, I was just like fixing in some lines and cleaning up some edges. So now I was coloring in Dixie's suit, and of course adding in the shadings and the stuff and the shadows. And now I was kind of adding in Dixie's buttons, but not gonna lie, I didn't know how to make them glowing, so I just like selected them and copy and pasted them. I'm sorry, but I didn't know how to do it. It was just like quite too hard for me to actually make them look gold and like shiny. I didn't know how to do it. So also for Dixie's earrings, of course they're gold and I didn't know how to make them pop out and shine, so I also copy and pasted them. And now is the time where I finally drew in Dixie's ears and made them quite realistic. I mean, like, they still look like decent ears because, not gonna lie, like in many of my videos where I draw people, I don't truly go much into detail with the ears. So again, I went in cleaning up some lines and fixing in some edges, and like, you know, aligning stuff in their correct places. And then I put in Dixie's earrings on her ears, and yeah. So I added a little bit more freckles on Dixie's nose and then lowered the opacity, and I also cleaned in the background. And here I go again, cleaning in some edges and fixing up some lines so you can have a clean finished look. And that's the end for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and watch my last video up there. And thanks for watching. Bye. See you in my next one.